Welcome to the Phoenix Empath Intuitive. We sometimes give our light and energy to people who will never see our worth, and sometimes we have to take our power back by using affirmations, visual inspirations, and meditations. I am here to give you motivation on how the past is always our teacher. Please do me a favor and like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through. Purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my sixth, meaning have my back because I have yours. Thank you, and I love you guys. Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We're going to do a reading about your divine masculine or messages from the divine masculine. Now I have these card decks right here that are reply and text from your person or a person, and then the DM confession. So this is the unsent messages, and this is all things intuitive. Underneath here, the messages, the untold truths, and the shadows. So this will be a pretty interesting read. You guys do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. This is a DM confessions. I don't remember who the card deck is made by, but there you have it. This is a reply and text message type game, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to call it. But yeah, there you have it. It'll be pretty interesting. I've shuffled these and pulled these apart and kind of read some of them, so it'll be good. Now, with these, I'm going to pick individual. I'm not going to shuffle these because they just are so thin that they come out like, I was going to say paper. Go figure. But there you have it. So I am going to pull. I'm going to lay them out, and then I'll pull a card. Yep, a couple of cards. So the blue ones are replies. The gray ones are, I'll take that one. The gray ones are the inbox. So I'll pull 2 or 3 replies from this inbox thing. So there you have it. Let's see what's at the bottom of this. It says, I have to ask my wife for permission. Boy, that is serious. All right, I have to ask my wife for permission. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The inbox message says, hey, so I'm pooping at the oh shit. Hey, so I'm pooping at the 7-Eleven and your number was carved on the wall. Do you want to hang out? LOL. Somebody is playing games. Somebody put your number in a 7-Eleven. There you have it. Is anyone else coming? I don't know. I feel kind of awkward being with you one-on-one. So that is another message. Yay. I love when you text first, and the next one is haha. We're so going to tell our kids about this one day. So maybe this is somebody that you have history with. Somebody is sending funny messages, but they got to ask their wife for permission. So at some point, you know, maybe to meet up, or not necessarily that they're asking their wife. You just know that they are married or some type of energy there. Let's pull, I mean, and again, this could be a back and forth conversation that you've had with someone. Could be somebody you share kids with. Could be somebody that, you know, has kids or something like that, and you've been kind of distanced from. So let's go ahead and pull from the yin and yang deck. Yeah. At some point, this was a toxic situation. That patterns come back and forth, and the way they communicate is always unexpected. Does that make sense? And so when it comes to this energy, yeah, you had an epiphany, but at one point it was toxic. And so before you had this breakthrough, you knew the type of situations you were in, balance, justice, and change. You knew the type of energy that you were dealing with when it came to this person. Maybe you felt like this was your twin flame. However, this person, place, thing, or situation still, still couldn't get out of whatever situation they were in. And so the DM confessions. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these and take some of these messages. But yeah, haha, we're going to tell. Maybe it was about the back and forth energy that you shared, or maybe this could be somebody that you have a kid with. I'm not sure, but now they have moved on into a situationship or relationship, and therefore, you know, it's like these are the type of messages that they send to you when it comes to, you know, how they start the communication. So, you know, maybe you were in separation at one point, and now there is balance there because you realize the toxicity of the situation. It says, if I could stay, I would. So again, this energy is like a twin flame energy, but they again have someone else. I never wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry. And then the next one is, I will always love you no matter what happens. So that was a situation which caused change and to have balance and justice. I despise others giving you attention. I know I should. My pride stands in the way. Well, pride and a significant other sounds like to me. Also, let me pull from the unsent messages from the divine masculine. So it seems like you guys have been going back and forth for a while, but at some point they decided to make changes and get married or something like that. Some of my favorite memories are of you. So you guys have history, you know, and their ego stands in the way, but at some point you had to walk away. It says, all I need is a sign. Time is of the essence. The clock is ticking. It's not rejection I fear. Knowing I may have to let you go is what terrifies me the most. And then it says, if you would just make the smallest effort. Maybe because at some point when you hesitated of having the breakthrough, and, you know, when you realized the toxicity and the patterns and what they had you bound to, the unexpected storm happens when they try to communicate by laughing and thinking that you are a joke. But here it is. They keep lying and saying if they could stay, they would. But the change and the courage, you had to walk away from it. And, you know, they're saying that they never meant to hurt you. In the shadows comes out. It doesn't come out. I'm shuffling. I think this is in the shadows. And that is the untold truths. I think that's what that's called. I'll pull one more card. Yeah, all unsure. I don't know how to let you go. Unsure of how to do this. This energy is unsure. I am happy that it's over. They're unsure about that. You are not part of my plan. And you weren't, respectfully. You weren't part of their plan because they had something else that was happening in the works. And therefore, you know, it was easier to be there than to be here because you make this person, you know, be forceful to change. You speak to me through music. So they're still holding on to some of my favorite memories are of you. Music, you guys could relate with music. And then it says, I wish I could share my good news with you. They have good news, but again, you moved on, you know, and had to change. I hope that you can forgive me one day. This comes out twice. I will always love you no matter what happens. I never wanted to hurt you. If I could stay, I would. Where was it? Was it at the bottom of the deck? I despise others giving you the attention I should. My pride stands in my way. Why did it says, I hope you can forget? That just seems like it stuck out to me as if it happened before. I never wanted to hurt you. Sorry. I didn't know how to let you go. Courage. If I could stay, I would. I wish I could share my good news with you. Time is of the essence. You speak with me through music. I need a sign. It's not the fear. It's not rejection I fear. Knowing I have to let you go is the most terrifying. You have to let you go is what terrifies me the most. If I would just make the smallest effort. Okay, if you would just, it says, I hope you can forgive me one day. So anyway, you're not a part of the plan. So they're saying they hope that you can forgive them because they made someone else a part of the plan. Pretty much the easier things because you guys resonate through music. I'm going to pull from my music deck. not my music deck, but a music deck. You would think that I would release my music deck. I have it. It's actually in the process of being completed. I just need to resize it and get it out there to you. But there you have it. Oh, sorry. Ouch. These bracelets get stuck on everything. Okay, here's the music deck. And this music deck is Music is Life. That is why the heart beats. But it doesn't say, I forget her name. I want to say it's Mermaid. I can't think. I want to say it's Mermaid though. But anyway, let's go ahead and pull from the music deck. It says, you speak to me through music. Pop Smoke, what you know about love. And then Usher, you got it bad. So when you feel like when you feel it in your body, you found somebody who makes you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Said you act like you're ready, but you don't really know. And everything in your past, you want to let it go. I've been there, done it, humped around. After all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. So in the process of you walking away and changing, they moved on with somebody who probably knows about you. That's why they're saying they need to ask for permission. Take what resonates. If you're touched by the words in the song, then maybe you got it bad. Some of my favorite memories are of you, twin flame energy. And then also, you speak to me through music. The other one is At Your Best. It says, when you feel what you feel, oh, how hard for me to understand. So many things have taken place, but this love affair begins. But if you feel, oh, like I feel, confusion can give way to doubt. For there are times when I fall short of what I say. What I say, I'm all about, all about. That's Aaliyah, At Your Best. At your best, you are love. Y'all know I can't sing, right? Pop Smoke. It says, what you know about love. Look, baby, I said I ain't gonna front. You got my heart beating so fast to words I can't pronounce. It says, and I be getting chills every time I feel your touch. I be looking at the top of and the girls. I be looking at the top and girls. It's only us. And so again, that's what it says, twin flame, but they move forward, right? If that makes sense. So that's kind of how I see that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull. Trying to think what I want to pull from, because again, you've done everything for this person with this person. Let's pull from the shadow deck to see what comes out. But again, with this, the way that they play games, do you want to hang out? Because you've been there. That was the way they did things, but now something has changed. They're married, male or female. The shadow, projecting shadow, it says determine when you are projecting or who's projecting onto you to avoid getting sucked into a cycle of negativity. So yeah, this is what you have to understand, that this energy will pull you back into the toxic energies and the patterns and the bounds that you just got out of. Elusive shadow. Surround yourself with and feel more connected to people who share your values and build meaningful connections. So this is not a meaningful connection because of the fact that they play too many games and they have moved forward with someone else. And so, you know, that is a hard truth, but it's something that you have to understand and move forward with. This is from the What's the Tea Spill deck, which is meeting your match. Yeah, it says unable to compete or fight against you because you are just as good as them. So you played games with the twin flame energy and they met their match. However, you are too much for them, and whomever they are with now doesn't meet that, but they still yearn and project the energies of, low bad energies, low vibes, bad energies, low vibrational persons, energies that feels dark, dense and heavy, harboring, suffering, fear and anger. So this person was fearful of being in a relationship with you because they feel like you are their twin flame, but that they met their match with you. So it's easier to move forward with somebody who will accept you and their bullshit. If that makes sense, right? I don't know. Take what resonates. It makes sense to me. So you had to move forward when it came to this situation of the low vibration, low bad energy, and the toxicity, because this person will sweep you back into what it is that you just got out of. This is the Intuit Oracle. Let's see what comes out. Clouds and bouquet. Thoughts, problems, doubts, hesitation, beyond view, unclear, confusion, indecision, misunderstanding. So they're telling you that it was a misunderstanding. They have it bad for you, but they still want you to accept what it is. Bouquet, happy, harmony, beauty, creativity, a gift, art, reconciliation, love, openness, expression, expressive, warmth, and gratitude. So yeah, this is what they want to do, is give you flowers to, basically the key is here. They want to give you flowers because this is king and queen energy, right? King of swords energy, queen, maybe of cups or something like that, who is, or yeah, somebody who is empathetic. But the key is the solution, intelligence, genius, insight, clarity, open, breakout, liberty, lock, unlock, helpful, important, and pay attention. Pay attention to the low vibes and the bad energies, and also know exactly that they met their match, and it wasn't easy for them to really commit to you. So again, they chose the easy way out. This kind of reminds me of Jeezy and Jenny Ma. Respectfully, I love Jenny. She's from the Bay, like me. But the thing is that, you know, he thought that it was something, and it probably wasn't. And so now here it is. You know, he's going to go back to a person who was his match, who wasn't so easy, but challenged him in a different way. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. But anyway, there you have it. Let's go ahead and pull from How to Win at Love, and then I'll pull tarot, because I haven't pulled tarot yet. Isn't that crazy? It's a lot of stuff that's out here. But again, yeah, it's easy when it comes to standing your ground. Yes. And it says, be yourself, not what they want. You shouldn't have to pretend to be someone else to win their love. See, that's why you meant that they met their match. You know, you balanced out the things that they needed. But it says you shouldn't have to pretend to be someone else to win their love. You are perfect just by being you. They want a partner who stands out from the rest. Now they do, because again, whatever they did in the past, it wasn't you. They can't stop thinking. So stand your ground, and you will see something magical happen. Exactly. They'll realize, but they'll get in contact with you through a message to, it's going to piss you off. It's going to trigger you, and it's going to let you know where you come from. But remember, don't go backwards. It says the value you put on yourself is the same price they will put on you. Clearly communicate your boundaries and defend what matters to you. So you're going to say what it is that you projected, or the potential you saw in this person. You're going to say that, but you have to know that this will pull you backwards. So be careful. And that's how I see that. I'm going to go ahead and pull from, I think this is the Love tarot deck. It was on Etsy, but they stopped selling it. And I don't know if they started back, but here you go. Let's see what comes out. Yeah, you have to, Six of Swords, walking away. That card wanted to come out. Six of Swords, walking away, Queen of Pentacles. So it makes sense, because here it is. You have the key to everything, finances and all of the things. But, those things of hesitation is what caused you to, and also stagnation and the toxicity is what caused you to, not want to go through that breakthrough, because that at the end of the day, this person is very toxic, and you have to, Lover's energy, make decisions, not do what makes your heart happy. This energy, the back and forth, does make you happy, because that laughing part of this situation is toxic. So it's not what is meant for you. It doesn't make you, it made you happy at one point, but now there's a lot of imbalance there, and you want balance, and that's the reason why the balance card comes out. You don't want karmic energy, you don't want karma, you just want to move forward with balance. And this twin flame energy, it's like they keep saying if they could stay, they would, but they could have stayed, but they chose that. And so that's when you get to a point where it says don't forget the needs of others. This is why I came out unsure, because the needs of others, what? I kept making sure that you were fine. Do whatever you want. That energy is where you hesitate on doing it because it's low vibes. But again, this card tried to come out. Two cards, Page of Swords and Seven of Cups. You have options just like everyone else. And the clarity when it comes to you, you have to look in the reflection and look in the mirror. Basically, when it comes to how you project, how you see yourself, you know, you have to project yourself, and to be able to have clarity and do whatever you want and not wait on a person, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I see that. Bottom of the deck is Temperance, balance. Again, back to balance. Look at that. Balance is a big thing. That's what we talked about. Temperance energy is balance. So you have to have balance. I hope that one day, I hope that you can forgive me one day. One day you might be able to. But right now, you have to understand, surround yourself with and feel more connected to people who share values and build meaningful connections. This is not a meaningful connection. It was a back and forth connection, and therefore you have to move forward. So let's pull from the from the 4 agreements. Stay tuned to the end of the video, where I will tag the 4 agreements in this, or my explanation of the 4 agreements in this video, and also the chakras with the crystal deck. It says be impeccable with your words. Yes, it says that already. Say what you want, right? It says speak with integrity. You're not going to go back to a toxic situation. You're not going to say things in a what the heck is that? In a toxic way. But you're going to say what it is that you need to say, and you're going to move forward. That's you practicing self-love, which is right here, and also saying your true intentions, because you don't want to be cold like this person, and that's the reason why you're speaking your truth. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. That's why you're going to send strength and healing. Stay tuned for the chakras. Stay tuned for the 4 agreements, also with the 5th agreement, and I'll pull from the crystal deck. Yeah, this was a twin flame energy that has come to an end. So what should I name this? Here it is. The root chakras, and the red eye tiger and the chariot comes out with the 3rd and the crown chakra, your belief system and, you know, your intuition, right? And then the root chakra, grounding yourself. Chariot, I hope I'm saying that, chariot is transformation, acceptance, and insight. And it says, I see clearly so that I become my true self. And that is where, Page of Swords, you have the clarity that you need. You're working on yourself and you have options. So I see clearly so that I may become my true self. The red tiger eye is the root chakra. It's confidence, motivation, and vitality. It says, I am confident, motivated, and passionate. You're doing everything that you're passionate about. You're, again, around, this is your elusive shadow, surrounding yourself with people that don't have bad vibes or low vibes or bad energy. And that is what you learned from this situation. So you're being yourself and not what they want you to be. And for years, you were probably the person they wanted you to be. And now you're doing whatever you want. And they're realizing that with you, they met their match. And that's the reason why they can ask permission to their wives to meet up with you. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I see that. You guys stay tuned for the release with the affirmation. I love you guys. Now let's say an affirmation. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Have a nice day.